Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. I had an awesome day today because I spoke in front of the faculty that came to Faculty Friday at Morehouse College. Ooh-wee! Oh my God, that's tantamount to me to the MacArthur Award. Okay, that's the next thing for me. The MacArthur Award and to sing "Can't We Be Friends" in Times Square on Good Morning America. That's it. I'm almost there. It was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Clarissa Myrick Harris, for inviting me along with Dr. Monique Earl Lewis. I'm working with her and her team as we animate the creative map that I worked on, and allowing my work, we're up to 9 books now for creative books in the humanities. Anyway, we're up to so many. Today I spoke about humanities. I spoke on humanities, teaching humanities through civil rights, because it was a pedagogy and praxis is something, and it was for faculty. So anyway, I had a ball. So thank you so much. But if you're watching me, I'm sorry if I lost you in the first few seconds. You know what I'm all about. Super agent. But I promised you that I was going to share with you something I found in the Esquire. You know, I talked about this. My $2 book I got from the library over on Cascade, the Southwest Library. Hello. Anyway, and we talked in here, yes. We talked about kissing women, right? Okay. Because my light is dim. I don't want it to lighten up. I want it, it helps me out. Anyway, we talked about this book is a book for men, Esquire magazine. I remember used to come to the house. My stepdad used to get the Esquire, and they talked about what you should say to a woman when how she's dressed, and then. But here's the part. I promised you all today that I was going to share with you something that I got. I mean, I can believe it. It's notes on worry-free ogling. You can ogle somebody. Look at them without them knowing. When a man looks at a woman, how he can look at her body without her knowing, or how he could pretend like he was looking at the wall when he was really looking at her breasts or her butt or her legs or whatever that is that entice him. They actually have all of that in the Esquire. How to look at a woman without her knowing, and what happens if you get caught, what to say. Baby, do you think I would hold this from you? Wait for it now. Wait for it. I got something extra here. Let me just read for you. Reno, I got to read this loudly for the people in the back. Notes on ogling. No sunglasses. Here's how to appreciate a beautiful woman and get away with it. I didn't know you all had to have lessons on looking at a woman. I don't know when this was written, but you'll understand it was written. It's written in some current times, in this century for sure. But anyway, why would you need to have a lesson on how to look at a woman without knowing? Let me continue reading. How to avoid getting caught. All right. Position yourself so that the person you wish to ogle is between you and something you're actually allowed to look at. So if the ocean is behind her, I guess, or the television or something is behind the person you're trying to look at, then you stare at the ocean, and then you're looking at the person, and then they catch you, you look at the ocean. Why is that in a book? Help me with that. It's some men out there. Listen, what men? This when you do y'all learn this in elementary school? I don't know. Let me keep going. All right. It says, do it alone, by yourself. It's a discreet act of appreciation, like watching the sunset. So if you're gonna look at a woman, don't have 2 or 3. Well, no. No, no, that's not a case of two or three gathered together. No, 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 no. It's a case that I want to look at this woman, and I gotta figure out how to look at her. Really? Do you all do all this? Is this real? It must be real because it's in the Esquire, and I know Esquire never put out any junk. It was a very prominent magazine at one time. I don't know if they still sell it. I just got the book, but I do know the people of high quality will write articles in it. The contributors will be at a certain level, but this right here is just amazing to me. Where did you learn? Where would you learn? Who has this conversation? And so it says, wait a minute now. When done with a couple of other guys, however, you draw attention to yourselves, and what was harmless can seem predatory and disrespectful. Now he got a point on that. If two guys are, you know how you walk down the street and all the they call them cat calls. I don't know if people still do that. That's so disrespectful. You know, you used to be able, you couldn't walk down the street and some construction worker or somebody would be, and they would whistle. Back in my day, they whistled. And then the cat calls, calling you different names. You know, that doesn't endear you to women. And then if you do that, I'm suspect about you. I don't think you really like women. You like to control the women. You like what you can get from a woman. I'm not sure you really want to be with a woman or to be with somebody. You see all that cat calling thing. I don't understand it at all. But anyway, that's what they're talking about. So what's the next thing? So now you've been caught. So this is amazing to me. This is amazing to me. One, you avoid getting caught. How to avoid getting caught. And what happens when you are caught? All on worry-free, Ogling. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that word today. Ogling. You know, just looking at somebody. I've seen people look. I'm trying to see. So if I'm sitting somewhere looking, feeling, and smelling good, you know, I believe in looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. And you say, oh, she looks good. Are you telling me that you're watching the door behind me or the picture behind me? Why you just don't look at me? If you want to look at me, I don't get the point. And you know, you look and you nod. I thought people don't do that. They don't nod. Or is it, see, to me, if you're looking at a woman and you want to get her attention, you're looking right at her. But if you're looking at her to look at her body parts, I think this is about body parts. Ladies, read on, all the ladies. Don't you think this is about body parts? Because it says, you know, you ogling the woman, and then what happens when you get caught, and you should look away like you look at somewhere else. And then now we're going to go into what happens when you don't get caught, and then when you get caught. This is crazy. Okay, so you get caught. She catches you. Shift your attention immediately to the object in the background and hope she understands that you weren't actually looking at her. Or if she doesn't buy that, approach her and say, excuse me, but is your name, oh, this is so lame. Or did you go, or that's the lamest thing. I was staring at you because, did you go, are you from, that's a pickup line. That's a BS line right there. So you got caught looking at the woman and then you're going to lie. Now, how does that add up? You got caught looking at the woman and then you're going to say, oh, you know, you look just like such and such and so. And then you go over there with the pickup line so you can get closer to see that you're looking at. That is so disrespectful and dishonest. They're actually teaching you all these things. Oh, God. No wonder it's just a mess. Relationships are just a mess. Let me go to the next thing. When she says no, apologize and say she reminded you of an old friend from college. Are you serious? Walk away and don't so much as breathe in her direction again. So once you get away with it, once you have stared down every part of her body you want, then you make sure that you say, oh, I thought you went to college. Did you go to college? That, you know, and then see that a lie makes another lie. Because you could say, did you go to Barnhart? Or did you go to Spelman? You look like somebody I knew that went to Clark Atlanta. And then she says, yeah, I did go to Clark Atlanta. Your butt in trouble. Because you don't have a name. You don't even have a year. This is crazy. Okay, let me keep going. I'm getting to the good part. All right. So now, wait. Oh, so if that doesn't work, just be bold. Maintain eye contact and smile. Because if you act like what you did was wrong, then she's more inclined to think it was wrong. It was wrong. If you body part searching, you know what I said? By now, what is it? This is not gonna sound right. Maybe because I'm a woman. I don't know. By now, you ought to know what breasts look like and some more parts of the body. By now, your mama, you got a mama and a daddy. You raised in the house with somebody. You got sisters. You ought to. It, wait. Let me go on. If you act like what you okay, if you had any interest beyond ogling, go say hello. And if applicable, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Let me read the line right before the next line I'm going to read for you. They actually teaching this BS. If you had any interest beyond staring at her, go say hello. And if applicable, remove the wedding band. Oh, somebody catch me. Somebody come and get me. Remove the wedding band. They teach this stuff in the Esquire. But here's the icing on the cake. Y'all ready for the icing on the cake? I waited to show you. This is the icing on the cake. Here's the icing on the cake. They put people, they select models, and so they have a picture next to this article. And so I'm going to put the picture up. Now, once again, it's not Georgianne. See, this Georgianne stuff right here. Getting older without getting old. This is my stuff right here. Okay? But sometimes I find stuff and I share it. But in this particular case, why would I find this book and find this article, get ready for it, and find this? What picture did they use for that article? Oh my goodness. I couldn't, when I opened it up and I said, oh, what is he doing? And I saw the article and I read the article. What a reputation. That's not what you would want to be in the Esquire magazine. It's because you support this kind of thing. I need to find out when this was done. I'm through, y'all. I'm dropping the mic on that. Was that too much? Baby. I hope you have a good weekend. Georgianne doesn't work on the weekend. No. I worked hard this week. I had to get grades in, which I got my grades in. Got some good classes. I went over to Morehouse today. I was able to talk and speak and present pedagogy ideas and practice ideas before the faculty that was there and the students. I'll be over there next week to present the map. My map, I wanted to animate it, and so the team, Dr. Monique Earl Lewis, team with Morehouse Men, I think Mr. Gooden is one of the Morehouse men that's helping change the map, have the map moving. I'm just so, I'm a nerd. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited about all these things. But baby, what I'm excited about is you. I love you. And I hope you have a great weekend. And I want you to do this. I really, really do want you to super age. I do. It's not a difficult thing to do. It's just something you have to make up your mind. Do you think I was in pain? Do you know? And all this right here, because you're not playing this now. You're not playing the scarf and then the top and then don't leave the dress out. Wait, what's the dress underneath this? all, see, I planned this outfit now. But guess what? I had to have my cane. I had to walk with my cane today. Oh my goodness. I had everything except the cane part. I couldn't do anything about the cane. I couldn't do anything about the cane because where I had to park and where I had to go, I had to have the cane today. But that was all right. I looked good, I felt good, and I smelled good because it's all about super aging, getting older, baby, without getting old. Have a fantastic weekend. I love you. You can't do anything about it.